I didn't have any more.
The Elders Chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
We lost Assassin Queen and we lost Marcus. God, dude. This run went from, I think we could save this campaign run, to now I think we're gonna have to restart because we've just lost too many soldiers. We're too far behind. We're deep in a hole. XCOM AP. Lightning reflexes. Total combat. Reflex. When fired upon, gain 1 extra action on the next turn. Yep, find that. And this is XCOM AP. I guess we'll get this too. Each turn, the first reaction shot against you misses. Wow, dude. So he has at least one Overwatch that will miss to bait it or whatever. There's no point in memorializing, dude. It's just... it sucks. We failed the mission. We killed the Chosen. Failed the mission. Lose 2 soldiers. You want to see how many soldiers we have?
Oh, Commander.
Yeah, we failed that freaking thing too. Yeah.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
We got 3 soldiers available, 3 wounded, 1 unavailable. That's how thin we are right now. God, Commander is so unfair, dude.
I can see the allure of the Advent.
You just get punched in the face over and over.
Under the knife, and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
Yeah, that's fine, whatever. So what happens with the Chosen that we killed? Anything? Nothing happens? You get nothing for killing her in that mission. Ah, dude.
Avenger plotting new course.
Did not think I could have predicted this outcome. Though it
Finally get
magnetic-based
magnetic
weapons
weapons.
are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
That would have been useful to have. Freak, man. Well, if we, like, we're probably gonna have to restart this probably. But when we do, like, when we finish our research and he's like, the scientists have been inspired to do this, I should probably not do it unless it's quick. Because, like, we put off magnetic weapons for far too long, and if we would have been able just to get a couple of extra damage in on some of those shots, they probably wouldn't have died. Yeah, we get all this stuff. I don't care about reading about it. Build all that. Reinforced heavy armor. Have it make. Gonna take 5 days for that. Gauss weapons. Doo-doo. Hunt progress says 1, probably have to kill her 3 times. I think that was from the covert action thing, I believe. Like, we did a operation for hunting part 1, and then there was a part 2, so I'm assuming it's part of that. This mech thing's instantly done. Okay.
These robotic units, developed by Advent, seem to be wholly autonomous. capable of targeting and engaging
Damn, that was
selected
rough,
units
dude.
without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving Shen in this process, as her knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
Advent has legions of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace. As
Gremlin
far as I
Mark
can
II.
tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
Not only will it greatly increase the hacking stat of the specialist, but many specialist abilities improve their effectiveness. Probably healing and stuff too. Blue screen protocol. Developing munitions capable of disabling stuff. Oh, disabling mechanized units. Yep. No. Design research. I mean, I guess so. I guess we'll do this.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as
that.
the report is available.
We didn't even get the reward. What was the reward? Was an engineer, I think.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals.
Okay, I don't care.
New Advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Strategic resource located.
Overgrown checkpoint. Beneath the looming statue of an elder, we noticed an overgrown security checkpoint placed at the intersection of two roads. After further inspection, the corpse of an Advent security officer was discovered slumped over the small desk inside. Our engineers swept the site and recovered a number of useful system components, 63 supplies. That was not worth like 6 days of scanning.
True test of your character. How will you contend with such a challenge?
Okay. We still have that covert action happening. Heroes welcome. Fly drop. Oh, I wanted to check this thing. Now we're able to put more things. So the whole point of like our soldiers bleeding out the last mission was because of this thing, I'm sure. Like Assassin Queen had 1 HP, got hit for I don't know how much, and only got to bleed out or whatever. Let's see, scanned, mobility, supplies collected from each supply drop are increased by 15. Should probably have that. All mission timers are increased by 2. Man, imagine if I had that on. Psionic attacks on XCOM units will cause damage to the caster. Really haven't seen a bunch of that. I think we're probably going to put popular support. Because the supply drop, we need more. Orders cannot change. We can reassign them after our next supply drop. Well, but I can't. What do you mean? I know that one is, but why not him? That sucks, dude. You plan on going back to Fallout 4, or did you lose interest during internet issues? No, we're definitely gonna go back at some point. I just don't know when. Because like I said, I didn't beat the game. I barely even touched the story in that. We're gonna make contact with, I think, Mexico now. We're gonna do that.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
I love the I love this game, but it just stuff like that happens. It sucks.
Attempting to establish local region.
There were some casualties during that last covert action, Commander. But our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
So Remington's got injured, his health went up, he got XP. And we got a Reaper bro.
I hope you've got room for one more. You made an impression on one of my vets. They decided to come serve on that ship of yours.
Okay, now the next covert action. We still don't have a lieutenant, so we can't do that. Increase income. 5-day soldier bond. Gain ability points. Recruit engineer. We kind of need more intel. Or we could try to, well, we can't send anyone for that. I don't really think the region income thing is probably a good idea. Like, we're not even going to benefit from that, I don't think. Well, supply drop in 10 days, so we actually would benefit from that, but it's like, is that really worth it over some of the other things? We get another faction. We get some intel. We get some soldier bond. Only 4 days. Ew. I think I want to go with intel, because we're going to need intel to make contact with some of the other things, assuming we, you know, don't suck. Soldier promotion. That person gets a promotion instantly. Probably have to be Sergnum, I would think. I think it would have to be Sergnum. And if you wanna, you have to put a scientist on there? Dude, I got scientists that are, no, I don't care about that. I'm not putting that on. Scientists are busy researching things. Okay. You know what, let's buy... We have to recruit some people. Let's recruit some people. Got a bunch of ladies, dude. Holy crap. Belgium. Okay. Send one of those recruits on that covert mission for XP. Other intel. Send Sergnum for promotion, and we'll send one of these rookies with them. I'll go on that for 33
We'll get the
intel.
job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Right, and now check out that Reaper that we got. Shadow. Remote soldier. Soldier. Remote start. Blood trail. Yep. That.
With all that's been going on, we've never really had
Target
time to consider
definition.
a possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of XCOM stop her research.
I think I want this one. Target definition. Any unit seen by the Reaper remains permanently visible. Scouting with the Reaper will allow enemies to be tracked even if they enter fog of war. Oh, heck yeah! That one. Alright. That's where we're sitting right now. Keep going, man. That's done in 3 days. How much is it to make some of these
Hello,
new
Commander.
weapons? How much is it to make some of these weapons here? Shard gun, 50 supplies, alloys, gremlin mark, ionic ripjack, Alpup, mag pistol, magnetic rifle. We need that. So that. Don't really need a pistol. Could build the gremlin mark. We don't have a scout, so we don't. I mean, no rangers. Could build that. Might as well. And then we'll have to wait to build some of this other stuff.
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central, right?
Yes, one of
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all
Alright,
that
let's keep
much.
making contact.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between
See what
their
kind of trouble we
forces
get
and the
into
aliens
here.
themselves, they see everything. Not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough.
Heavy armor. Okay. Alien encryption inspired. It's fine. Go ahead and do it. We have to do that next
I will
anyway,
send
just
word
for
as soon as
story
we have
purposes.
something of note.
Okay, back to scanning. God, it's 84 degrees in this room. I wonder if it's so warm. Supply raid. Okay. Good old supply raid. I'm not gonna get bamboozled this time like I did the first supply raid. I'm not gonna go out of my way to mark things to get picked up if that's how it is. Raid the Advent train. Advent loot. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials in storage chests near the site. Really? Okay. Try that. Advent is moving valuable alien technology across western US. If we strike quickly, we can recover the alien tech for our own purposes. Alright, let's do it.
Setting
Launch
course
mission.
for the Western U.S.
If that freaking chosen assassin shows up again, I'm gonna lose it. Alright, we need our specialists. The one specialist we have. Okay. And you have the Mark II, right? Yep, okay. The hacking goes up a little bit. Alright, I think I want to bring... I'm gonna bring the Templar on this one. Templar mission. Not the Templar mission. From the Templar mission. We'll do that. What should I put for Remingtons here? I could put a medkit on Remingtons. That'll probably be useful. Okay. Do you have the new weapon? Magnetic weapon? Yep, okay. You get the magnetic weapon. Nobody else has it. It's okay. We'll do that. Squatty Burns. This person probably needs to get named so they can die. Whoever gets this character is probably gonna die. Name someone after Moth? Yeah. Moth, you're Sally Moth from the United States. Let's fix that. Your first name isn't Sally. Your first name is Ron Moth. I don't know. Let's change your hairstyle. Real quick. Let's change that face. What kind of face do they have? It's like, that guy's like a baby. We're gonna make you look crazy. You're gonna have an afro. 'Cause everyone has like similar have an afro. I don't know, dude. Have a blue afro. I don't know. Alright. We got Remingtons, Mothman, nobody, and nobody. Fine. So we can see this guy die.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Alright, before this mission starts, I'm gonna take like a minute or two break so I can stand up and get something to drink. We'll leave it on in the thing there. Whoa! Mothman, thanks for the 100 cheer, dude. He says, I shall die with glory, hopefully taking Rums down with me. Thanks, buddy. I need some
Resistance ambushed an Advent train moving through
some
an area
Nuka-Cola
of wilderness.
to perk me
Left
back
plenty of
up.
Cargo for salvage. That's
We'll do
where
this
we
mission.
come in. Once you're on the ground, eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Seize anything of value.
So enjoy the screen, read all about it. Let me know if anyone else says anything. I'll be back in about a minute or two, and we'll start this mission, and hopefully it'll go well. 'Cause we need something to go well for us today. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Thanks for waiting. Turn the fan on in here to see if it cools down a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the green screen. Trying to figure out what portion of chat is non-English speaking versus shy versus asleep. Hey man, if we've got people here that are just lurking, feel free to lurk away, man. Lurkers are the best. But if you are new, welcome. Hope you've been enjoying the stream and seeing the bad things happen to me. But yeah, I never call out anyone that hasn't said anything in chat. I also don't have the viewer count up, so I don't know how many people are watching. I don't want to know. I've always been that way. I don't want it to change me. Alright. Open this.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles. We got a last-minute tip that Advent has additional materials stashed somewhere in the AO, but we don't have an exact position. The clock is ticking, but we should still try to recover that gear if possible.
Alright, green screen shouldn't be affected. That's good. Alright, where are the supplies at? Did he say? Didn't say. Alright, we need to
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
make sure that we don't break concealment.
Voy a la ubicación designada.
Remington's talking Spanish over there. Spanish.
The invaders' patrol is nearby.
There they are. Oh, crap. Okay.